Hey y'all, it's Tisha. I'm back with another video. This video is going to be a little different. I'm going to be talking about the Bible. So October was a month of consecration, and my goal was to read, one of my goals was to read the book of Exodus. So I just wanted to share with you what I got from reading. I do not claim to be a preacher, nothing. I'm literally just reading, and I just want to share what I got with y'all because it blessed me. So that's it. So the month of October, month of consecration, I was talking to God, and I'm like, I need to do better. Like, I need to work on my relationship with you, because a lot of times we claim to have a relationship with God and He doesn't even know us. Let's keep it a buck. Like, how do we know if we don't read? Like, we could talk to somebody every day and still not know them. So relationship matters. And so I was praying, right? Actually, let me do this. I learned 3 things reading the text. 1 was come with me to be with us. 2 is your access. And 3 is do it without a title. Access and relationship. I guess that could be 2. Okay. How did this come about? So I was praying. I was talking to God. I was like, I didn't talk to you today, and I'm about to go out. So I started talking, and I started praying. I said, God, I'm in France, right? I don't know why I'm here other than basketball. And I feel like it's deeper than that. Like, I didn't talk to nobody about God. I don't know why I'm here. So I was praying. I was about to go out that night with some people, and I just began to pray. I'm like, God, have an encounter with them. Like, I pray that you have an encounter with them, and I pray that I'm a good enough representation of you, so that they can see you through me. Then I said, I don't know the relationship with you. I don't know, but I'm asking you to be with me. And I know that if you're with me and I'm going with them, you're going to be with us, So come with me to be with us. So I invited God. I'm like, God, I want you to come with me, have an encounter with them, and hopefully touch a life. Let's begin. The book of Exodus. A little backstory. God calls Moses to be an intercessor and basically speak on behalf of the Israelites and to bring them out of Egypt. Okay. God assigns and chooses Moses to tell Pharaoh, let my people go and free the oppressed Egyptians. The Israelites need to come with Moses to be with us, him and Jesus. Moses' access to Jesus helped, right? Moses had direct access to God. He has a special, different access at that time. He can only go to certain places, like Mount Sinai. Only he can go to the top of the mountain to talk to God. And even in the tabernacle, when Moses was in the tabernacle, a cloud was over the tabernacle the whole time Moses was in there, because God spoke to Moses. That's how God spoke to Moses. Only Moses was able to go into the tabernacle and speak to God directly, I mean, people could go in the tabernacle, but Moses was the only one that could speak to God directly. You know what I mean? So Moses he was special. Moses acted as a bridge to the Israelites to access God. People around you matter. They need access to God. Everybody didn't have the same access. So that's what I'm saying. Come with me to be with us. Now, Moses and Aaron, let's look at them. Come with me to be with us. God assigns Moses to speak and to lead the Israelites. He was to free the people and lead them out of the land. Moses disqualifies himself several times, saying, but who am I? I get you're calling me to do this, but God, I'm not worthy enough to do it. Like, who am I? Why me? Who am I? God, the qualifier, he constantly reassures him, I am with you. So that is enough. I'm with you. Because I'm with you, you can go stand before them. Because I'm with you, you can go stand before them. All right? Moses was still afraid and insecure about his slow tongue. God says, you know what? Okay, buddy. Bring Aaron. Get your brother. Bring Aaron to go with you. He will speak for you directly to the Israelites. He will be your mouth. But I will give you the message, and you tell Aaron what says the Lord. Then Aaron will speak. All right? Moses' access nor his assignment didn't change. God still called Moses to this assignment. Now Aaron and the Israelites have access because God has been with Moses. Aaron, the Israelites, come with me to be with us. Different revelation. This one is about the title, right? Moses had no title, but the most access. His title is literally explained in Exodus 3 verses 10 to 12, 11. I'm going to read it anyways. Here we go. 3 verse 10. So now go. I am sending you to the Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt. This was his assignment. 3 verses 10 says his assignment. Now his title. Verse 11. But Moses said to God, who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt? Moses asks about his title. Who am I? Who am I? God doesn't even answer. He doesn't even answer the title. He literally just says, but I am. He doesn't answer who Moses is. He says, I am. Listen. Verse 12. In response, and God said, I will be with you, and this will be the sign to you that it is I who have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship God on this mountain. Did he say, Moses, you are a pastor, you are a prophet, you're Denzel Washington? He didn't say none of that. He literally answered Moses by telling him who he is. He's basically saying, I'm greater than your title. I'm greater than the title. Don't worry about. All you have to know is that I'm with you. And that's good enough. Title or no title. I am with you. That's good enough. So that blessed me, right? Doesn't matter who you are. It's crazy. He says who he is. Moses asks, who am I? God says who he is. Okay, let's get off of that. Later in the text, Aaron becomes a priest. Aaron gets a title and a specific assignment. Only he can burn incense on the altar every morning. Once a year, he makes a blood atonement to the Lord, is the most holy to the Lord. Aaron goes from brother who makes a golden calf to a priest. This is all from Moses' obedience without a title. Aaron joins us, right? I hope I'm explaining this right. I hope you get it. But if you have a question, just comment down below. Verses 28, verses 1. Aaron becomes a priest. I'll read it. No. Aaron becomes a priest in verses 28, verses 1. Jethro, who is the new priest of Midian and the father-in-law of Moses. Jethro has a title as well. Jethro and Aaron. Moses still does not have a title. Moses is Moses. Don't get caught up in a title and miss your assignment or your access. Don't be so prideful you miss the mark. Don't be so prideful you miss the move of God. Moses' obedience positively affected many people. Moses' obedience with no title witnesses and proclaims God's miracles and shares his testimony. To Jethro, a priest. Moses with no title. Moses without a title, he done spoke to the Pharaoh, the priest, everybody with titles. Everybody with titles. And God was able to move. Right? So I said this to say, Jethro then turns around and blesses Moses with instruction on how to better handle the management of the Israelites so he doesn't burn himself out and can continue to be a vessel. Because Moses did testify and basically tell Jethro all the miracles God has done before. So Exodus 18 verses 14. 18 verses 14. When his father-in-law, Jethro, saw all that Moses was doing for the people, he said, "What is this you are doing for the people? Why do you sit alone as judge with all these people standing around you from morning till evening?" 15, Moses answered, "Because the people come to me to seek God's will. All right. Now let's go to verse 17. Moses' father-in-law replied, "What you are doing is not good. You and these people who come to you will only wear yourselves out. The work is too heavy for you. You cannot handle it alone." Now verse 22, verse 23. Have them serve as judges for the people at all times, but have them bring every difficult case to you. The simple cases, they can decide themselves. That will make your load lighter because they will share it with you. If you do this and God so commands, you will be able to stand the strain, and all these people will go home satisfied. His obedience allows him to be blessed by somebody else. Now, Moses saves the Israelites and Aaron. In Exodus 33 verses 17, this is very important. This talks about the relationship. The relationship. Alright. Now, this part, Moses on Mount Sinai. Aaron, wilding out. Him and the Israelites. Moses was on that mountain for mad long, right? As we say, mad long. And they was like starting to get concerned, like, when is Moses coming back? Is he gonna come back? And they was just like, you know what? Make a golden calf. Let's worship this calf. Aaron and the Israelites, they all done lost their minds while Moses was on the mountain talking to God. So when Moses came down and saw that God crashed out, he was furious. He's gonna wipe all of them. He was gonna wipe all of them out. But the intercessor, Moses, saves them. Check this out. Verse 33, verses 17. And the Lord said to Moses, I will do the very thing you have asked because I am pleased with you and I know you by name. Not by title, not by job application, but by name. I know you by name. And wow, what is it to be known by God by your name? And that's what I was praying. This is crazy. So I was praying and calling me to be with us and all of that, and I was praying about my relationship. Literally, was it 2 days late? The next day or 2 days? I read this and I was just like, it perfectly aligns. It perfectly aligns with what I prayed about. So, anyways, I got too excited. God uses people for his purpose and to get the glory and to make disciples. So, all of this, I just posed a question. What access does your relationship with God give you? That's all I got. That's all I really want to talk about. So, the access, the relationship, do without a title, and come with me to be with us. So that's what I got from reading the book of Exodus. Nothing more, nothing less, but that's been another video of me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you later. Bye.